Have you ever scrolled through a technical guide and felt like something was off? Perhaps the grammar was perfect and the structure was logical, but the advice felt hollow. In today's digital-first world, we see this more often than ever. We have entered the era of the infinite scroll, powered by generative AI. Tools like the HubSpot Content Agent can now produce thousands of words in the time it takes you to brew a cup of coffee. But as the sheer volume of content explodes, a new paradox has emerged for marketing leaders. If everyone can produce content instantly, why is it getting harder to find information we actually trust? The answer lies in a concept that is reshaping the future of marketing: the human in the loop. Pure AI content is digital inbreeding. Without a human in the loop to inject fresh reality, your brand is just a hallucination of a hallucination. AI in content marketing has moved past simple automation. We are now in the age of orchestration. This is where the human in the loop, AL editor, becomes the most valuable player on your team. This role isn't just about fixing typos or moving commas. Today, the HIL editor serves as a technical subject matter expert, a strategic safeguard, and an AI architect. They are the essential bridge that prevents automated systems from spiraling into a loop of generic, unhelpful noise. Why does AI still need a boss? To understand why the human-in-the-loop model is vital, we have to look at how modern AI actually functions. Even the most advanced models rely on probability and patterns. They are world-class at predicting the next likely word in a sentence, but they do not know your product the way a human expert does. They don't understand the nuance of a complex HubSpot migration or the specific friction points of a scaling RevOps team. The risk of relying solely on automation is more than just a drop in quality. It's a systemic failure. A study published in the journal Nature highlights a phenomenon known as model collapse, in which AI models trained on AI-generated content eventually lose their ability to accurately represent reality, leading to a cycle of digital inbreeding that only a human in the loop can break. The stakes for accuracy have never been higher. According to a 2024 CMI report, 72% of the most successful content marketers explicitly use a human-led process to ensure quality and brand voice. They recognize that while AI provides speed, the human provides soul and technical certainty. The technical SME, the new hero of marketing. In 2026, the best writer on your team might actually be a veteran engineer or a seasoned consultant. Why? Because AI can mimic style, but it cannot fake deep, technical expertise. This is where the human-in-the-loop editor steps in as a technical SME. Think about a standard awareness stage blog post. Its goal is to educate a potential customer who is just starting to realize they have a business problem. If that customer encounters a blog post that contains a technical error, perhaps an outdated integration step or a misunderstood software capability, that trust is broken instantly. They won't just leave the page. They will likely exclude your brand from their entire future buying journey. A technical editor ensures that every claim made by the AI is grounded in reality. They verify facts against a single source of truth, which is often a private database of verified company knowledge. Without this human check, your AI content agent is essentially guessing based on the public internet. As we all know, the public internet is not always a bastion of technical accuracy. The rise of the AI orchestrator. You may have heard the term AI orchestrator used in discussions about the future of RevOps. This isn't just a piece of software or a person, it is a mindset and a workflow. The HIL editor serves as an orchestrator, managing the flow of information among AI agents to ensure a cohesive customer experience. For example, imagine your company uses HubSpot Breeze agents to handle various parts of your sales funnel. You might have a Breeze customer agent handling support queries and a content agent drafting your weekly thought leadership articles. The human in the loop sits in the middle of this ecosystem. They ensure the support agent's tone matches the blog post's tone. They ensure that the AI's solution in a support ticket is actually a feature the marketing content currently promotes. This level of cohesion is beyond a machine's ability to manage alone. It requires a human who understands the big picture of the business and the subtle shifts in the market. The search engine shift, quality over quantity. If you think you can win the SEO game by simply flooding the internet with AI text, the data suggests otherwise. Gartner predicted that by 2026, search engine volume will drop by 25% due to the rise of AI chatbots. What does this mean for your brand? It means that the traffic that does reach your site is more precious than ever. You cannot afford to waste a single click on a low-quality, AI-only experience. Search engines have pivoted their algorithms to favor what we call EEAT: experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. A human-in-the-loop editor is your primary tool for building this trust. They inject real-world examples, proprietary data, and unique insights that an AI simply cannot invent. Research from Search Engine Journal indicates that high EEAT content can rank up to 3 times better than generic filler. In a world with less search volume, you need that 3x advantage just to stay visible. The HitTL workflow, how it works in practice. How does this look in a modern marketing department? Let's walk through a typical workflow for a team that prioritizes the human in the loop. 1. Strategy and intent. The human editor defines the goal. Who is the audience? What is the specific problem we are solving? What keywords are we targeting to ensure we meet the reader's intent? The human sets the North Star for the project. 2. The AI drafting phase. A tool like the HubSpot Content Agent is given a detailed prompt based on the human's strategy. It produces a 1,600-word draft in seconds. This draft is clean, well-structured, and covers the foundational basics of the topic. 3. The human intervention, the loop. This is where the magic happens. The HitTL editor reviews the draft. They ask, is this true? They check every statistic and technical claim against verified sources. Is this us? They adjust the voice to ensure it doesn't sound like a generic machine. Is this helpful? They add a pro tip or a real-world case study that the AI wouldn't know about. 4. Ethical guardrails and compliance. The editor checks for hidden biases and ensures the content follows the company's ethical guidelines for AI outreach. They make sure the AI isn't making hallucinated promises about what a product can do. 5. Final polishing for readability. The editor ensures the text is easy to read. They aim for a high flesh reading ease score, ideally above 70, to ensure that even complex technical topics are accessible. They break long sentences into shorter ones and use the active voice to keep the reader engaged. The ROI of keeping humans involved. It might seem counterintuitive to spend money on high-level editors when AI is supposed to save you money. However, the return on investment, ROI, of a human-in-the-loop approach is found in the total cost of content. Think about the cost of a single mistake. If an autonomous agent provides the wrong technical advice to a customer, the cost isn't just a lost sale, it's a damaged reputation. Conversely, when a human editor guides the AI, the content is more engaging, leads to higher conversion rates, and requires fewer revisions over time. According to the HubSpot State of AI report, 58% of marketers say AI improves content quality, but only when paired with human oversight. The efficiency gains of AI are real, but they only translate into revenue when a human is there to ensure quality. Trust as a currency. We live in an era of deepfakes and AI-generated misinformation. Because of this, transparency has become a major competitive advantage. Readers are savvy. They can often smell pure AI content from a mile away. It feels hollow. It lacks a point of view. It lacks authority. By maintaining a human in the loop, you are making a silent promise to your audience. You're saying, we use technology to be fast, but we use humans to be right. This builds a level of trust that a machine can never achieve on its own. When you use tools like HubSpot Breeze to automate your outreach or support, having an editor or a content architect review the logic and the outputs ensures that your brand remains empathetic. AI is great at logic, but it's notoriously bad at empathy. A human editor can spot a tone that feels cold or robotic and warm it up to better connect with a human reader. Managing the single source of truth. One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that your AI agents aren't hallucinating. This is why architecting the single source of truth has become such a hot topic. A human-in-the-loop editor is the primary guardian of this database. They ensure that the private data used to train your AI agents is clean, accurate, and up-to-date. If a product feature changes, the editor updates the source of truth, and the AI agents immediately begin using the new information. This prevents the knowledge lag that often plagues automated systems. The future, from writer to curator. As we look forward, the role of the editor will continue to shift. We will see editors becoming prompt architects and knowledge managers. They will spend less time typing from scratch and more time thinking strategically. They will be responsible for curating expertise, finding the best internal insights to feed the AI, monitoring performance, seeing which AI-human hybrid content performs best, managing ethics, ensuring the brand's digital presence remains responsible and human-centric. The companies that will win the content wars of the late 2020s are those that don't see AI as a replacement for people. Instead, they see it as a superpower for their most talented employees. The human in the loop is not a bottleneck. They are the filter that turns a flood of AI noise into a stream of high-value insights. By integrating a human filter into every stage of your process, from the initial HubSpot Breeze prompt to the final technical review, you ensure that your marketing remains effective, ethical, and above all, human. Mastering the mix with Aspiration Marketing. Transitioning to an AI-driven marketing model is a significant shift for any organization. It requires more than just new software. It requires a new way of thinking about your team's roles and responsibilities. It's about finding that perfect balance between technological speed and human wisdom. At Aspiration Marketing, we specialize in helping businesses navigate this exact transition. We understand that tools like HubSpot Breeze and the HubSpot Content Agent are incredibly powerful, but we also know they are at their best when guided by expert human hands. Our approach centers on creating a seamless synergy between cutting-edge AI orchestration and high-level technical expertise. We don't just help you generate content, we help you build an authority engine. By implementing robust human-in-the-loop frameworks, we ensure your brand remains a trusted leader in your industry. Whether you are looking to architect a single source of truth for your private AI training, or you need to refine your RevOps strategy for 2026, we provide the strategic oversight you need to succeed. Are you ready to see how a human-led, AI-powered strategy can transform your growth? Let's discuss how we can help you future-proof your content and turn AI efficiency into a true competitive advantage.